Hello everyone, my name is Yusef and welcome to part 1049 of the American Show. Let us begin. So, Randy Gold was getting dressed to go on a date. She asked him out this time, and they're going out on an amusement park, which was also her idea, by the way. So she's getting dressed. She puts on a t-shirt and she says to herself, this is going to be really, really fun. I have a good feeling about this. This is going to be really, really, really fun. So she puts her shoes on and she is out to pick him up. She's in her car and she's going to the amusement park along with him to just have a date together. So she drives to his house and his personal assistant, as she calls herself, opens the door, introduces herself as his personal assistant, and then her she welcomes Randy into the house. The personal assistant is going to his room to tell him him that his date is here. So she waits for a while. Wendy waits for a while, and she is thinking about how great this date is going to be. She's waiting and waiting. Finally, he shows up, and he's dressed in his outfit, his t-shirt and some pants, sweatpants, and they are ready to go to the date. So they get into the car, they kiss each other on the lips. He says how excited he is to go on this date together. And she also says, likewise, I'm likewise excited, very, very excited to go on this date with you. So they put their seatbelts on, and then and then she is driving. They're driving around Sweet Town, and they're like having a good time with each other, listening to the radio, singing to some songs on the radio. She's having a grand old time. They get to the amusement park, and they are just walking around the the um the park. They get on a few rides. As a matter of fact, the first ride that they get on like that. It was very scary, but also very sweet. She was very excited to go on this ride, But he was a little bit nervous, as you would be if you were going on a ride, a roller coaster that has dragons in the middle of it, and with fire, with fake fire, trying to blow your head off. You know what I mean? It's intimidating to say the very least. But they get through it, and after that, they get off the ride, and they just eat, and they just see a corn dog shop, and they get some corn dogs for the both of them. They sit on the ground as everybody was walking around, and they just eat the hot, and they just eat their corn dogs as everybody is walking past them. They're sitting on the floor on the ground, and they're just eating their corn dogs as people are just walking past them. Um, After that, they decide to go on some. They decide to play some games, and they see a game that they really wanted to play ever since they got there. It was it was a shooting game where you shoot water out of a gun, and if you hit the target, you win a stuffed animal. Then so they get to the gun to the to you know to where the game is at. They grab the guns and they just start hitting the targets, one after another, after another, after another, hitting the targets as precisely as they can. After that, they get their stuffed animals and they see some pizza. So they get, so they go and so they go uh, put grab the stuffed animals, puts them down at they put them down where they can see them, and they go to get some pizza together. So they're getting pizza. Someone steals their stuffed animals. Um, um, Wendigo sees them, and all of a sudden grabs um she grabs her boyfriend, tells him about the stolen stuffed animals, and they find him, and they beat him up a little bit, take back the stuffed animals, and that was it. They pay for the pizzas, get the pizzas, and then they grab the stuffed animals, and they're sitting on the bench where the pizza shop is at. And for the rest of the afternoon and night, they're eating their pizzas together, holding their stuffed animals, just having a grand old time. The sun was setting on the amusement park, and the park was about to close down for the day. So they finish their pizzas, and they're going, and they walk, and where they stand up, and they go into and they go to their cars, well, car, put the stuffed animals in the back seat, and they put their seatbelts on, and they're going back to their respective homes. After that, they are just enjoying each other's company. Um, in in silence, of course. It was silent. They're just talking about life and how great the date was. It was quite beautiful, actually. After that, um, they pull up at his house. She said, well, he says, I had a great day. I had a great day. Thank you for taking me on this date. And then Randy Gold says, don't mention it. I had a good time myself. So he gets out of the car, and before he does, he kisses her again. And that's when he gets out of the car. He knocks on the door. He says goodbye to her. She closes his door. And the passenger door. And they say goodbye. He blows her a kiss. And that was it. She blows him a kiss right back. He opens the door. And that was it. She drives off into the night. She gets home safely. She rather, opens her door to her house. Her sister is waiting for her, who's waiting with bated breath to see how the date was. She opens the door and she walks in, and the first thing that Jackie Gold says or asks is that, how was the date? It was perfect, Randy Gold says. Well, that's great. How's Patrick? Well, he's we are in the process of getting him out of jail, but it's gonna be very difficult. After that, they say goodnight to each other, and that was it. She goes back to her bedroom, gets undressed, goes take a short shower. After that, um, she gets she gets in her pajamas, rips the covers open, gets in her bed, and then she goes to sleep. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share the video, comment on the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.